Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Isak. Jim, you've played in games of this. He's having a hit! Valverde. Now it's Osimhen. And that is out of play. Osimhen, Valverde. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. Bellingham. Here's Rodri, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Pedro Neto.
That's a sharp pass. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Rice. And here's Osimhen. And that's... And the shot! Big moment! Massive!
And saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Dink through. And he was alert to it. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Distributed tidily. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Kimmich, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. The ball has bounced loose now. Valverde. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedro Neto. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. Can he get away here? Valverde! And it's in! Into the lead once more. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way, and he certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. Xiao. Rodrigo might just make this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Pinches it off him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he cuts out the supply. Olise. Oh, and he's through the middle. Osimhen.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Olise. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Olise. Olise goes steaming forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, he's in! Gabriel getting this one clear. Oh, nice touch. Oh, important interception. Pedro Neto.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Matheus Cunha, played out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. He gets big. Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Matheus Cunha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Sorloth. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedro Neto. Pass is just off target. Osimhen chasing after it. Olise. Taken back almost at once. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Chouameni, Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto. Rodrigo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saliba. Olise. Well read, nice interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Sorloth. Well timed, excellent interception. Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Charlotte. And he was quick to react.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vietnam upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Saliba proves too strong. And he's in on... has a go! And he hits the net! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 45.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Number 2,
And that is as far as they're going to go.
10, Joshua Kimmich.
Oh, can he get onto
Playing
this?
the field, number 22, Bellingham.
Andrick. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 19.
Pass has gone astray.
Number
Almost
11,
75 minutes on the clock
6,
now.
Benjamin
Bellingham.
Pavard. Number 87.
Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's on his Rodrigo!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Mathias Cunha! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chouameni with the foul. Wonderful save by Martinez. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There's the hit! He has done it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Vinicius Junior really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Musiala looks to get on the end of this.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Vinicius Junior. Musiala chasing after it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's hit it long, but astray. Musiala! And the finish! Rodri. There will be 4 extra minutes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Hello everybody.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he spark a counter here? Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rudiger. Oh, he's been caught napping! Here's Rodri. Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. And here's Isak. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Osimhen! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kimmich. Vietnam have their second corner now. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Isak. Olise. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Dembele. Nice ball and he's in here. Hernandez, Rice, and the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a superb chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That's good running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. Vietnam upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Dembele. So what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matheus Cunha. That's a good ball out wide. Skims one in. Rodri. Olise. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Dembele.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Valverde. This is promising. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Gabriel. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Isak. Oh, that's a very decent... Isak! Goal! Isak at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real fun.
Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Valverde with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Matheus Cunha. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's been cut out, well played. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 45.
And we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is
a solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And he can clear it away. Chouameni. Rice. Matheus Cunha. There's the hit! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Looking for the rock. Has a goal! Vinicius Junior. Oh, and the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he was quick to pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Isak! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Kimmich's cross. Nice interception, well timed. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. For Olise. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete.
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Federico Valverde.
Vietnam have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Vietnam take the lead.
Number 10.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Coming on the field.
Fiddles it through.
Number 7.
He's found a way through.
Number 11.
Shot goal!
Benjamin Pavard.
And that would have won it.
Alvarez was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Sunset. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Just too high.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
And he cuts out the supply.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's a key interception. João Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham might just make this. Sunset. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bellingham. And here's Isak. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Vietnam have their third corner. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Isak has found the net here, of course.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pavard.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Saliba. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think